Lowball Timing Windows, 15% loss. Avoid morning drop-offs. Did you know the time of day can shrink your car's value? Appraisers tend to quote lower during morning trade-ins, before inventory needs are assessed. Always visit mid-afternoon or closer to closing when they've felt the day's demand. Say this: "I'll come back when your buyer's here," not just your manager. Now, hidden dealer add-ons, $1,500 bump. Say, "Print the buyer's guide." You might be trading into a car that quietly includes $400 tint, $600 gap insurance, and $500 nitrogen-filled tires. These aren't gifts, they're dealer add-ons folded into the sale price. Ask to see the official buyer's guide and contract line by line. Say, "Show me where I signed for each add-on," then renegotiate. Pre-inspection photo gap, frame damage missed. Document panels first. If you hand over your car without a full set of photos, any damage they discover could be inflated or fabricated. Frame scratches and curb rash can lower trade-in value by hundreds. Take time-stamped photos of every panel under the hood and inside the cabin. Send them to yourself before the inspection starts. Mileage misreadings, 900 miles off. Check dash with appraiser present. Some trade-ins get docked over extra miles, even when the paperwork is wrong. That odometer misread could cost you resale leverage. Verify the mileage with the appraiser present and include it on your trade paperwork. Say, "Initial this mileage number on the trade-in slips." Loan balance blur, $3,000 gap. Confirm payoff to the penny. If you're trading in a financed car, the dealer needs to pay off your old loan. But that payoff number, it's often estimated too low or too high. Call your lender directly for a 10-day payoff quote and compare it to what the dealer uses. Don't sign until it matches to the dollar. Push-pull roll-ins, $7,000 sunk. Say, "Show new loan breakdown." Some dealers will help you trade in a car you still owe money on by rolling that debt into your new loan. That sounds fine until you're underwater on day one. Always request a full amortization sheet for your new loan showing the carryover balance. Say, "What's my actual car value separate from my old debt?" Accessories strip down, floor mats vanish. Remove extras before trade. Got a roof rack, dash cam, cargo cover, or all-weather mats? Don't leave them in the car. They don't increase value and often get removed and resold by the dealership. Take all extras out before the trade-in appointment. That small act can save you over $200 in accessories, sometimes more. Title snags? Week-long hold? Verify lien releases on file. Think your car is paid off and ready to trade? Think again. If your title was never properly released after payoff, it can delay or even kill the deal. Check with your DMV or lender to confirm they filed the lien release. No release on file. That trade could sit in limbo. Engine light cheat. Code cleared, not fixed. Ask for full diagnostic. Dealers may overlook a check engine light until after you leave. Later, they'll claim it affected value and reduce your payoff or inflate your next car's price. Before the trade, get a free diagnostic scan from AutoZone or your mechanic. Present the report when you show the car. Don't wait to be blindsided. If you're learning something already, hit like. It helps more drivers avoid getting burned. Missing second key, $250 penalty? Include it or negotiate lose a spare key, and some dealers will knock off $250 to $400 instantly, even if they have spare fobs in stock. If you don't have it, ask for a partial deduction, not the full fee, or offer to deliver the second key post-sale. That alone could save you hundreds. Detailing myths, dirty equals minus $400. Quick vacuum wins. Many drivers think it's getting cleaned anyway. Who cares? But visible crumbs, dog hair, or stains suggest poor maintenance hurting resale. A $20 wash and vacuum can raise your appraisal by $300 or more. It's not about perfection, it's about perception. Private sale tax trick, $1,000 swing. Like, check your state's offset selling privately usually nets more cash, but it could cost you later. In some states, trading in your car reduces the sales tax on your next purchase. Depending on the vehicle, that offset can equal $1,000 or more. Check with your DMV or tax board before skipping the dealership route. Service record silence hurts resale. Print your oil change log. A car without proof of maintenance looks neglected, even if it runs fine. Digital logs from Jiffy Lube or your dealership are easy to pull. Bring a copy when you trade in or email it to the sales manager ahead of time. Say, "This shows every oil change and tire rotation. Please include it in appraisal." Unpaid tickets. DMV blocks sale. Check with city and state. Even one unpaid red light camera ticket can flag your VIN. That means no clean title transfer and no check in your hand. Before trading in, call your city's parking enforcement and your state DMV. Clear any open issues. Dealers don't do this for you. Unfixed recalls, dealer devalues, run VIN through NHTSA. Some recalls can be fixed in 1 hour for free, but slash trade value if missed. Dealers use recall status to justify $1,000 reductions on newer cars. Visit nhtsa.gov/recalls, run your VIN, and handle open repairs first. Say, "This recall is resolved and I have the paperwork." Multiple appraisals, $900 range. Always shop your quote. The same car can be valued $900 higher just down the street. Never settle for a single appraisal, especially at big brand lots. Use CarMax, Carvana, and a local dealer for fast quotes. Then ask your preferred dealer to beat or match the best one. Many will. Undisclosed mods, emissions issues, revert to stock where possible. Aftermarket exhaust, suspension, or chips may look cool, but they tank trade value. Some mods can even trigger emissions flags and reduce saleability. Before trading in, return to stock if possible, or fully disclose and bring receipts. Say, "All parts are legal and reversible." Can you note that in the quote? As is trap and repair liability shifts. Get it in writing. If you're trading in a car with known issues, expect a dealer to note as is terms. But unless that's written down, you could still get hit if they allege you misled them. Request a signed acknowledgement that the vehicle is sold as is, with known disclosures listed. That protects you from surprise callbacks. Hidden dealer add-ons. Ever notice your trade-in value gets slashed after you agree on a number? It might be from sneaky dealer add-ons like window etching or nitrogen tire fills. They'll bury $1,500 of extras in your paperwork without your full consent. Ask to print the buyer's guide and match it against your quote. This alone can reverse unnecessary fees disguised as required features. Over-allowance illusion. Here's the con: they overpay for your trade, but inflate the new car's price by just as much, or more. It tricks you into thinking you scored a win when your loan just ballooned. Demand a breakdown that shows the vehicle's MSRP, trade value, and final loan total on separate lines. Numbers don't lie, unless you don't force them into daylight. Negative equity rollovers. You still owe $5,000 on your old car and your trade's worth $2,000. That $3,000 difference, they roll it into your next loan. Your new $25,000 car now costs $28,000 and you don't realize it until it's too late. Ask for the payoff sheet and compare it to your trade quote before moving forward. If they rush you past that step, it's a red flag in all caps. Push, pull, drag gimmicks. Any trade, any condition. Sounds great, but they're making up that cost elsewhere. That $1,000 bonus is recovered by jacking the car price or loan terms. Compare your trade value to Kelley Blue Book before accepting anything and calculate the difference in the total cost. The money doesn't disappear, it just hides in the fine print. Pre-installed accessories. Some dealers install GPS trackers, paint protection, or seat covers before you ever step foot in the lot. They'll claim it's included and knock your trade value to balance it. Say, either remove it or price the vehicle without it. Even in states with strict laws, dealers love bundling until you call it out directly. Lowballing clean titles. Minor scratches, one bumper dent. Suddenly, they say your car needs $2,000 in repairs. They use light damage to justify rock-bottom trade values, even on cars with clean titles. Grab 2 or 3 quotes from CarMax, Vroom, or a local shop before you walk in. When you have proof, their wiggle room disappears. Monthly payment trick. The oldest con in the playbook. What monthly payment are you looking for? They shift focus from the actual trade value and vehicle cost to whatever number sounds nice. Say this instead: what's the full out-the-door price before trade? You'll instantly stop them from inflating your payment with hidden junk. Trade bonus games. $3,000 trade-in bonus, but only if you buy at full MSRP, loaded with dealer fees. They dangle rebates that vanish as soon as you negotiate on the car price. Insist on locking down the vehicle price before mentioning your trade. That one shift in order can save you thousands. Appraisal event traps. They send send mailers hyping a limited time appraisal event where you get top dollar for your trade. That inflated offer, it only lasts while you're in the showroom and evaporates once you leave. Say, can you give me that appraisal in writing, valid for 72 hours? If they say no, it was never a real number. If this video has saved you even one shady tactic, drop a comment saying caught it and help others steer clear too. VIN cloning risks, yes, it happens. A VIN that matches your car but was copied onto a stolen frame. If you trade in without verifying, you could be liable for the mess. Check the VIN on the dashboard, frame, title, and bill of sale. If anything doesn't match, back away like it's on fire. Doc fee padding. Some states cap documentation fees at under $100, but you'll see charges up to $999 tacked on quietly. These admin costs eat into your trade-in without warning. Say, can you show me the state maximum on doc fees? It's legal pressure they can't argue with, and most will fold. Their market timing lies. They'll claim your car's value is crashing and we're doing you a favor, but national used car prices fluctuate slowly unless there's a recall or ban. Use 3 valuation tools, KBB, Edmunds, and CarGurus, then average the results. The numbers tell the real market, not the guy behind the desk. Emotional devaluation. This model's out of style. No one wants that interior. We've got 6 on the lot. They chip away at your pride to lower your expectations, then your payout. Show them listings of your make and model selling for more, especially from local sellers. Backed with facts, emotion turns into leverage. Early trade-in penalty. Leasing your car. Trading it in early often comes with hidden penalties. Even if the dealer claims, we'll take care of it, they may just roll that loss into your new contract. Call your lease lender directly and ask for the early termination cost in writing. Never take the dealer's word for it, always check upstream. Financing shell games. You got a great trade-in price, but your loan rate suddenly jumped. Dealers often give with one hand and take with the other. Ask, what's the APR with no trade-in? And what's the rate if I finance elsewhere? That's when the smoke clears and your real deal appears. Reconditioning excuses. They say your car needs a new windshield, 4 tires, and full detailing, so they dock the value by $1,000 or more. But you just detailed it last week and replaced those tires. Ask for a full written recon list and take it to your mechanic or shop. You'll often catch exaggerations, big ones. Already wholesaled it lie. They say your trade is already sold or sent to auction, so you can't undo the deal. This closes the door on negotiation even if you catch their math later. Take a quick photo of your odometer and license plate before you leave it. That gives you proof and leverage if things go sideways. Bundled rebate loss. Sometimes you can't get both the cashback deal and the trade-in bonus. They make you that free trade-in. It could be costing you over $2,200 on average. We're about to break down the hidden dealership tricks, financing traps, and legal oversights that could quietly cost you thousands. And by the end, you'll know the one phrase that can make a car salesman flinch. Which dealership trick burned you the most? Lowball offers, fake incentives, or hidden fees? Drop your story in the comments and help others dodge the same bullet. Your online trade offer? It's probably a bait and switch. Many dealerships advertise instant quotes that run 25% under Kelley Blue Book, but the hook is simple. They want to get you emotionally committed before you notice the missing money. Ask for a written, non-contingent appraisal before you ever test drive. That alone can protect $1,700 in value. And don't delete that first offer. Print it and bring it in. That shiny appearance package wasn't requested, but it's on your bill. Dealers add window tint, VIN etching, or protection plans without asking. These can inflate your vehicle's valuation by $1,500 on paper while locking you into a worse deal. Tell them clearly, remove anything not listed in the original buyer's guide. It's legal to refuse. They just hope you won't. You still owe money on your trade. That's when they get clever. Dealers often roll negative equity into your new loan. It makes your monthly payment seem smaller, but you're actually financing your old car all over again. Read the final loan breakdown line by line. Ask, is any prior balance being folded in? People who skip this, they often double their debt. Quietly, push it, pull it, drag it in. Sounds fun, right? Those wild trade-in promotions are mostly smoke and mirrors. They'll boost your trade value, but quietly hike the new car price to match. Before accepting any event trade offer, price your vehicle on CarGurus, Facebook Marketplace, and Edmunds. If your car's listed value is $6,000 and they offer you $9,000, check where the real difference landed. Here's a tax trap hiding in plain sight. Some states let you subtract trade-in value from your taxable total, but not all. If you assumed you'd save 8% and your state doesn't honor it, you just lost hundreds. Google and your state trade-in sales tax credit or ask the DMV directly. Never rely on what the dealership says about taxes, ever. We'll give you $7 grand if you buy today. That's not a trade-in offer, it's a conditional bribe. If the value drops the next day, it was never real to begin with. Ask for a non-contingent cash value appraisal and refuse pressure to decide same day. They'll tell you, we can't guarantee it after today. Smile and walk. Ever notice how the best trade-in deals appear right at the end of the month? It's no coincidence. Sales managers are scrambling to meet quotas, so they might inflate values to close a deal, but they'll often claw it back in fees or financing. If you're unsure, leave and return next month. Pressure equals profits for them. Great news, you're getting top dollar. But what they don't tell you is that your new car will drop 20% in value the moment you drive it off the lot. That's often $6,000. Gone. Ask to see the residual value forecast for the vehicle you're buying. Sometimes the trade isn't the issue, the new car is. They said your trade needs repairs, so they're deducting $800. This tactic, called reconditioning reduction, is rarely backed up by actual estimates. They just toss out a number, request a written service quote, or independent mechanic's opinion. If they hesitate, you've got leverage. That number might shrink instantly. Think a friend's about to trade in their car. Hit share before they lose money. Ever seen VIN etching listed for $299? This anti-theft measure is legit, but it's also a $25 DIY job. Dealers use it as a high-margin add-on even if you didn't ask for it. If it appears on your invoice, say, please remove or show itemized justification. They'll usually fold fast. They offered more for your trade, but only after you agreed to pay full sticker price. That's the over-allowance trick, boosting your trade value while inflating the cost elsewhere. Ask for 2 quotes, one with a trade-in, one without. Compare both bottom lines. If there's no real discount, you just spotted the bait. Your trade-in might flip at auction for $3,000 more next week. Dealers often list your vehicle wholesale as is and take the profit. If you can wait 10 to 14 days, try listing privately on multiple platforms. You'll either get more cash or at least be able to negotiate smarter with the facts in hand. Don't undervalue a little patience. Bundled financing can bury you. When your trade-in, loan, and interest rate all get lumped together, it's hard to spot inflated APRS or junk fees. Always ask for your financing offers with and without the trade. Dealers hate showing these side by side for good reason. They promised to pay off your loan, then waited 3 weeks. Meanwhile, your lender tacks on another payment and maybe a late fee. Title transfer delays are common and can hurt your credit. Get a written payoff guarantee with a clear transfer window. Include the phrase, dealer assumes full payoff responsibility within X days. Excess wear is the most abused phrase in trade-in talk. A few scratches, suddenly they're deducting $1,200, but often it's a way to drop your valuation last minute. Detail your car before trade-in and take time-stamped photos from every angle. Then you have evidence if they push back. They didn't pull a Carfax, but still claim your car had issues. Some dealerships use vehicle history reports against you without actually sharing them. Bring your own Carfax or AutoCheck printed and ready. If they mention accidents that aren't there, call it out. Documentation beats negotiation. You've got $2,500 in equity, but where'd it go? Some buyers assume positive equity gets applied automatically, but if it's not listed on the purchase agreement, that money can vanish into fees or dealer credits. Always ask, where is my equity being applied? Get the answer in writing. Verbal promises don't survive finance offices. That offer they gave you, it expires in 7 days. Most dealers build short leashes into appraisals. They hope you'll panic and return before checking elsewhere. Either lock the deal in writing or renegotiate later with fresh comps. Time is a tool. Don't let them turn it into a trap.